I am John Jacob from Sarala Gangadharan College. I like to present the video on basics of software engineering. So we are breathing oxygen to survive. The appropriate software has become the oxygen for many individuals and organizations to survive and succeed. Basically, software is a set of instructions or programs that are executed to perform a specific function. Now go to the characteristics of software. It is developed or engineered and not manufactured like a physical product. It does not wear out. Mostly it is custom built as per the requirements of the customers. Then we see the applications of software. Software has got wider applications. Starting with the system software, which is written to service other programs such as compilers or editors. Or the real-time software, which controls, analyzes, and monitors the real-world events as they occur, such as updation of data, the railway reservation systems, or airline reservation systems. So the business people rely heavily on management information systems to make their corporate decisions, either it be a tactical one or a strategical one. The engineering and scientific software has made rapid strides in the development of research and development in almost all fields. The personal computer software industry has grown leaps and bounds over the years. Every household has a computer to perform an application or use an internet connectivity. The artificial intelligence software has made possible the development of non-numerical algorithms which solves complex problems. Neural networks and expert systems belong to this category. Now we will come to the basics of the software engineering. What is actually software engineering? So it is the application of systematic, disciplined and quantified approach for the development, operation and maintenance of software. So the software engineering follows a layered approach. The bedrock that supports the software engineering is the quality focus. The foundation is the process layer. Process is the glue that holds together various activities which involves the rational and timely development of software. The methods are the building blocks of the software. The methods include various tasks such as program construction, requirement analysis, design, testing and support. The tools provide the automated and semi-automated support for the process and methods. The integration of tools results in the establishment of a system called the computer-aided software engineering or the CASE tools. It helps to develop the system in a software environment which combines a software, hardware and a software engineering database which is similar to an environment like the computer design or the computer engineering. Next we'll go to the phases of the software engineering. The initial phase is the definition phase and the second phase is the development phase, third one is the support phase. So in the definition phase, we see what information is to be processed and what functions and interfaces are to be implemented and what design constraints exist. The validation criteria required defines a successful system. In the development phase, we see how the data is structured, how the design is converted to a programming language, how the function is implemented, how interfaces are characterized, and how testing is performed. So the last phase, that is the support phase, we see how the focus on changes. The changes brought about by the customers changing requirements. These are the phases in the software process. Next we go to what is actually the software process. It has a common process framework which defines a small number of activities that are applicable to all the software subjects regardless of their size or complexity. It contains a small number of task sets which includes work sets, project milestones and software quality assurance points that enable the framework activities to be adapted to the requirements of the software project team as well as the characteristics of the project. Finally, the umbrella activities overlay the process model. So it is independent of any one framework activity and it occurs throughout the software process. So the Software Engineering Institute provides a measure for the effectiveness of the software engineering practices. So they have created 5 process maturity levels. First one is the level 1 initial, level 2 repeatable, level 3 defined, level 4 managed and level 5 optimized. Finally, we come to the software process models. The models bring in order to the development of software. The basic one is the linear sequential model. The linear sequential model is suggests a systematic and sequential approach to the development of software, and it progresses, starts with the requirement analysis and design, testing and support. The prototyping models are used in situations where the user does not provide detailed input processing or output requirements. The rapid application development model is an incremental model which results in a short development cycle. The spiral model is a combination of the linear sequential model and the prototyping model. The last model is a component-based model which incorporates many of the characteristics of the software process spiral model. Thank you.